Good morning, everyone. Drones and Coffee Sunday morning. Uh, Great live stream there from the Sunrise crew. Charlie and Drone Bun were up there, and I think the Drone Bun had a little problem, some audio, but they went to Charlie's channel. And then Rodney wasn't feeling good. Dennis and Chris said that Jim was flying, but I haven't seen anything pop up in his past this Sunrise, so I really didn't know what to do. So I went on. So, guys, thanks for joining in. And we got a special guest already this morning. This guy's been out flying already while we just drinking coffee and getting up.
How you doing, Johnny?
What's up, Al?
How you doing? Up
doing
early
good,
and
dude.
flying early.
Yeah, hey, one thing about it, you sure enjoy and you get up. I know, Al, if it's not any kind of weather, and it could be except about rain, you're flying.
Yeah. I met one of the other guys, Harry. He was with me this morning.
Yeah.
And we had a good time. Nice spot. I'll have to tell Ray it's my secret spot.
Yeah, well, he's in the chat, but so don't say anything to make him. He'll be getting in his car, try to follow you around. He was a detective, so he can find out.
That's true. Yes, he might have put a tracking device on my car.
Hey, Al, but you know what? He don't have his pants on yet, so he's not gonna follow. Let's welcome some people in here. Let's see. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Max Air. Max was the first guy in here. Thank you, Max. Chris, hey, drone will fly. Al, let's see who else we got. Stephen Drones, welcome in. Drone Life RC. Captain Ray. Jackrabbit. Scott's in the house. Stephen Drones. Bud Bieber, welcome in, Bud. CT Formula. Who else? We got Nightbot in here. He comes in every time. Flying camera. Drone Visual. Vincent, welcome in. Yeah, and I put the link. Link in the chat right there. If anybody wants to hop in, say hello. We talk about drones. I know it's coming up to it's coming up to Christmas, and hey, maybe some people give us some good ideas on what they want for Christmas drone wise. I know had a lot going on Black Friday. Every company had a sale, it looks like.
Yes.
DJI had some stuff. Autel had some stuff. There was a lot of memory cards, SD cards on sale all over. So, hey, you pick up some good deals. They did actually have some good deals, I feel like.
My wife picked up a real good deal for me. She bought me the FPV.
Yeah, I saw that, but
yeah.
But she's gonna hold strong and not let you open it, though, right?
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you a little story. When she bought me the Mini 2, we went to New York, and I was visiting my kids up in New York. And I says, my son-in-law says, she didn't give you the drone yet? I says, no, she's making me hold out until Christmas. So I says, this is ridiculous. So she says to me, she says, I tell you what, if you go pick up the pizza with Anthony, with the kids' puppets on your hands, and go into the pizza place and talk to them like the puppets, she says, I'll give you the drone. Well, lo and behold, we did that, and my son-in-law videoed me doing this, and I got the drone as soon as we got home.
Boy, hey, Al, I hope she don't. Maybe we ought to get people to text her and give you some ideas what to do to get the drone.
Yeah, really.
Brad Austin, welcome in. DeMarco, welcome in. Max, welcome back. I think he was in here earlier. Who else? Captain Joe. Oh, yeah, Joe, thank you. Joe was shooting pictures last night on the sidelines of the Southeastern and Idaho game, and he just sent me a bunch of pictures. Joe, actually, great pictures there, brother. I will say he's got some great pictures of what I would say maybe, our version of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. So
Cool. Well, hey, let me just show you something real quick. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. This is me waiting for the drone. Can you see it in the back?
Oh, yeah. The skeleton?
Yeah. I have to go to the storage unit now and drop all this crap off. Hey, Ray.
Ray.
Hey, good morning, Johnny. Hey, good morning, Al. Everybody in the chat.
What's going on, Ray?
Not too much. Just watching Charlie and Paulie and Dennis.
How
I
you?
got up early. I couldn't sleep.
Oh, really?
Couldn't sleep.
You feeling better, Ray?
But that was some game last night, huh, Johnny?
Oh my God, Ray! You know, I know you were a little bit ahead. I gave Ray my guys. You know, now I gave Ray my password so he can watch it on ESPN Plus. And I know it's always got a little late feed. And you know, I would text touchdown. Ray said, "Oh, they must be behind." So, I didn't want to, so I kind of quit doing that. Ray, I know you noticed when I did it, and then you said touchdown, but then they ran the kickoff back like a second later. So I said, "Oh, I'm not going to spoil his."
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk to Al no more though. He didn't invite me to go fly with him this morning.
This was a last minute one last night, Ray. I knew you wouldn't be getting up at 4 a.m. to meet me down there this morning. I was there.
Where did you fly, Al?
I wanted to get the nighttime shots down in Las Olas.
Oh, you went to Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah, and Harry met me at 6:30. And then I was waiting for the bridge to open. The bridge only opened once. I said, "That's enough. I'm leaving." So, no big
Al,
hey Johnny, Johnny, you got a celebrity. You got a celebrity. DeMarco's in the house.
Yeah, he got up. He's up. He's up and about. Hey Al, so you gonna be an FPV flyer now?
Well, I'm gonna try it. You know, I mean, I did Bill Ronane's. I flew his, and I kind of really fell in love with it instantly. But I'm not going to be a specifically an FPV pilot. I'm still going to keep my camera drones.
Ray, we losing them. Ray, we losing all of them.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say. I'm still going to fly my GPS, and then they don't. You know, they go to the other side.
No. No.
Jerry Bauer, welcome in.
I'm looking forward to flying it, though. It's if my wife ever gives it to me.
Brad Austin, welcome in.
I think you're gonna like it, Al. I think you're gonna really like that drone.
Yeah, no, I was gonna get the Avata, but the damn thing is so expensive. By the time you buy the extra batteries and this and that, I said, you know what? They had a good deal on the FPV drone. I wound up getting almost $100 off because DJI owed me money and plus a credit, so it worked out good for me. So I'll give that a try. See what happens.
Yeah. Well, that's
new
fun.
channel coming. FPV Al.
Oh yeah. Nah, I don't think it'll be it won't be an exclusive thing. It'll be. I enjoy my camera drones. I like my sunrises and sunsets, and I like flying with you, Ray. So, but then you can do a ride along now.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool when I did it with Maddie. That was definitely cool.
Yeah, that's fun there.
Yeah. So.
Hey Ray, look, I'm gonna show you a few shots last night that Captain Joe took.
Yeah, he was doing professional photography there, huh?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Real nice.
Nice.
The main thing is he's getting the cheerleaders.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a great shot right there.
Yeah, awesome shots. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe.
That's pretty cool the way he's got the press pass and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That right there was a roughing a passer call. Good shot there, Joe. Wow, look at the football right over the guy's head. Joe, hey, Joe knows what he's doing now.
Yeah.
You know what kind of camera he uses, Johnny?
Huh?
What kind of camera does he use?
Shit, I don't know. He had a couple of them. I know that. Uncle Bill, welcome in. Adrian, Mateo.
Hey, Bill. How you doing?
Bud Beaver. William.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bud. William.
So Ray.
Adrian's in the house. Another celebrity.
I saw
Another
that.
celebrity's in the house.
I got in and watched Adrian's show, the end of it last night. So Ray, do you have a drone underneath the tree? Just saying.
No, but the hint is in. The hint is in.
The hint.
Yep. And I've been a good boy, so you know.
I don't know about all that. Let's not push the issue now. I'll tell you what, though, man, this year was an incredible year for I mean, I know we've been in it. I guess I've been in it probably right at 2018, I think it was, the end of 17. But man, this year there's drones came out, and there's so much technology, the action cams and the Insta360s, and of course now there's DJI O3 air unit. So I tell you what, man, the drone industry is really, really changing here very fast.
What's next?
Yeah, I know, Al.
I gotta check in number 13. Gary, you're checked in, Gary.
Look at Gary.
Yeah, you kind of wonder what's next. It's just they're popping them out one right after the other.
Yeah, and it's Al, but I'm one to talk. I guess I got 5 of them here, and of course I got a Autel light on the way. But it's I think each drone kind of, I say, suits your need and what you're going to do with it. I think, and of course you can buy anything you want, but, I think the Avata brings something definitely to the table. Just to me, it seems like they released those drones kind of backwards. It seemed like if the Avata would have came out first, it would have got more people hooked into
Hey, Jason. How you doing, Jason? Welcome.
Jason, Flying Flynn, John is in the house. Brad Austin.
Hey, John, how you doing? Good to see you.
Jack Rabbit said it's going to be good to meet number 13. I don't know about all these numbers because somebody's going to end up with like a crappy number. I don't know what, but Ray, just go ahead and give me
number 66.
He's
number 66 now.
Go ahead and give me number 69. I'm just saying.
Yep. Now it's to pick up more.
Yeah. So Johnny, you got this new StreamYard, man. You could have like 10 people in now. How many people?
Yeah. StreamYard had a Black Friday sale, and actually, well, they didn't. I never saw nothing advertised. I didn't get an email. So yesterday morning I was on, and you could chat with them, and the little girl answered real quick. I think her name was Nicole, and she said, "Yeah, I'll send you the link." So yeah, for $97, you get your overlay right there. You can do 10 people. You can record. So, it's not too bad at that price. I didn't feel like, what's that, $8 a month, So you pay it for the year. You pay it for the year. You can put your logo in the corner here, and you can change your backgrounds. So you can do a little bit, and you can stream to Facebook, which I guess it did stream to Facebook. I'll see everybody in here is from YouTube because it'll say Facebook.
Oh, so you're on Facebook too? Okay.
It's supposed to be. I don't know. I hadn't tried.
I don't got my iPad handy. Okay.
But I think it's a nice feature.
Hey, Marco, put your pants on and come on in. And Joe, come on in. You don't mind if I invite people in, do you, Johnny?
Watch it. Yeah, the Marcos. I think I sent them the link actually, or it's in the chat. I'll put it again if anybody. Adrian had a great stream last night. I know Dre was talking about Air Data. I do use it. I had the free version, and that's a great app to keep up with your flights and data all on your, it tells you about battery info, and each breaks it down. So it's
hey,
pretty nice.
Connor Sullivan, how you doing? Good to see you.
Gives you up to 100 flights, right?
I think the free version is 100 flights. Yeah. And then after 6 months, you can go in on a computer and actually erase them.
Delete them. Yeah. You
can delete them.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to have to jump off because I have to go to the storage unit and pick up more Christmas stuff because the wife has got me on a tight leash today.
You were flying the Mini in the house. I got a kick out of that.
Yes. Flying the Mini in the house. You know why? Because I posted pictures of the Christmas decorations, and my daughter put on the thing. She says, "Is Mom letting you fly the drone in the house?" So I said, that's a good idea.
I got a big delivery from Christina yesterday. Al, she sent me some stuff. Cool.
Yeah, I'll be seeing her in another week. We're going up on the 8th, and I'll be there until like the 12th. So.
Oh, Jerry Bauer, Air Data is good, Jerry. It's good.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. You guys have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And, Ray, I'll talk to you during the week.
All right. Sounds good, Al. Have a good day.
Right, take care, Johnny. Take care, everybody.
All right, Al. Thanks.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hey, Johnny, did you see where DeMarco's laying in bed drinking tea with the crew?
Yeah, well, he's probably got his little pinky finger up too. I'm just saying, he's, I don't even know how to do it, but whatever. DeMarco's.
Hey, Connor, why don't you come in and join us? You know Connor. You know who Connor is, right, Johnny? It's Gary's grandson. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he'd been
on
before.
Gary's grandson.
Yeah. Gary. Matter of fact, Gary sent me a text early this morning. So.
Hey, Lance is in the house. How you doing, Lance? Good morning.
Lance, welcome in, Lance. Brant, Gary number 13. What number is DeMarco, Ray?
20. He's 8, I think. I think he's number 8, if I remember right.
What number is this guy right here? What number is this guy?
Uncle Bill.
I think he's number 2.
4, I think.
Oh, number 10, yeah. Number 2. I knew you were going to say that, John. Yeah. I looked like number 2 in the morning. I wasn't even going to come in here because I didn't want to scare anybody, but
that's all right.
Hey, Bill, sweetie. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing great, honey. I wanted to say good morning. Al messaged me and I didn't get back to him. He, you were talking about the Avada getting people into FPV. When I was in Boca, I let Al. If you saw that, you might have seen it. That I let Al fly my DJI FPV, and he loved it so much. He messaged me that he's come to the dark side and he ordered one.
Yeah, yeah. We were just teasing him about it. Yeah.
Oh, is that what was going on? Because I missed the very beginning. I was watching the Jim.
Yeah, he gave you credit. Yeah,
you
got him hooked, Bill.
I don't know if I deserve credit. I just put goggles on his head, but whatever. Anyway, he just loved it. He had those big giant white goggles. And he goes, I could do this too, and he was flying his Air 2. Ask with that.
It's a FPV pilot right here, Jack Rabbit FPV.
Come on, Scott.
He's a real FPV pilot.
I don't know about that. I have fun with it though. Good morning.
What's up, Scotty?
And he cleaned up his act, dude. Look at him.
I see that, man.
All cleaned up.
What's up? What's up with that? It's Christmas.
Well, I was kind of acting like Uncle Bill there, and trying to light the grill, and kind of got close. So I figured, well, I better shave it down some.
Really? Did you set it on fire?
The thing, my wife said, hey, I'm having trouble lighting this thing. So I go out there and light it, and everything's fine, and checking everything. And I pushed it, and there must have been a crack in the hose or something like that. And all of a sudden, shoom, it blew up. And, lucky enough, we were outside, and I was trying to choke it out and couldn't get out. We were throwing salt on it and everything else, and the thing just going crazy. And we finally got where we could get something to get over the nozzle and shut down the cylinder, basically.
Wow, no kidding.
So, hey, Jerry Frank's got a question. And Jerry, I would do an IMU.
I got the answer. Don't fly at night.
Yeah. do a compass calibration. It could be something to do with the light. I don't know. Just kind of redo everything, I guess. Unless the low light had something.
Somebody in the chat's got to know the answer to that.
Scotty, why did you say like I did an Uncle Bill when you? And
I was thinking about you.
It's always best to make your barbecue grill outside, but you made that comment that luckily it was outside.
I was thinking about you and the lawnmower.
Yeah. Oh, you remember that, do you? I thought I was hoping everybody forgot that episode.
No, I tend to see a lot of different things and remember a lot of things too. So
set my leg on fire. It's pretty much healed now.
That's good. Fire is nothing to play with, that's for sure. And it can get you. I mean, I didn't even think, I guess I was kind of standing over it when it flared up. And I didn't know it singed me as much. It actually singed my eyebrows too.
Wait, hey, didn't you set a drone on fire at the South Florida meetup? I mean, what's the deal?
That's common. I think I've burned up about 3 different drones already. So
really? All right, I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, well, when you fly them hard, and one time it's the first time I went up in the air at sunrise, and I did great because I went up, saw the sun, but it was too early and I needed to come back. And I turned around and it was pitch black and I couldn't see anything. Of course, I had that field in front of me, so I knew I didn't have anything to worry about. But where I made my mistake was I should have turned the lights on my truck, and then I could have seen a target to go to. But I had to drop it. I didn't even know where it was. And that one got in a dew and it caught on fire.
So, really?
Oh, wow.
So Scott,
Yeah,
what you getting for Christmas?
tell Gary, get the Avada. Get him. Tell him to get it.
Who's looking for it? Let's see. Where are we at?
Connor says, Gary.
Scott, you getting anything new for Christmas, drone wise?
No, probably not. You got to be good. I done heard Ray's good, so he's gonna get a drone, but I'm not.
Jonathan Jackson, let me give you a wrench. I'm sorry. Okay, you are a moderator now. You should be. Next.
How you doing, Jonathan?
Connor, let's see. Connor will be a moderator. I'm sorry. Who else is in here? Doesn't have Bill Renane? Oh no, he is a moderator.
God knows why.
So, Bill, you doing a show tonight, or you gonna just, screw off again?
No, I was sick and I might show up tonight. Sure.
Yeah, you were sick last week, right?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I actually was. I was. And plus, I was feeling worn out, and there's stuff going on, and it just wouldn't have been a good show. So I took a week off. Yeah. But no.
Hey, Randy, how you doing, Randy?
Bill, do you have the paid version of StreamYard?
Yeah.
Okay, I just got it yesterday. Well.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking. I was actually filling my coffee, and that's how I lost Al, because I wanted to prepare before I sat down here. But I heard you saying they had a sale.
Yeah, it was $97 for I guess they call it the essential plan. I think it used to be the basic. Maybe they kind of changed the name, but
yeah. But for $97 for what, the entire year?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. See, because I was doing it month to month because I didn't know if I was going to keep it. But it seems like every week, like 9 or 10 people come in the stream anyway. So
just go into the chat and chat with them. Because believe it or not, I didn't see anything on Facebook or an ad. And then when I live chatted them, I asked the person who answered, and they said, yeah, and they sent me the link. So yes, it was pretty. I mean, for $97, I think it's
like I said, I didn't know if I was going to keep it, but so I didn't pay for the whole year and get the discount, Right. But now that they did that, $97, it's a little over 3 months worth. So yeah, I'd do that. That's a deal.
That's a bargain.
Yeah, it is. That's 15 minutes of groceries.
Yeah, no lie.
Well, you get a lot on your panel too, Uncle Bill.
Well, that's just it. Since I did it, yeah, like every week there's been 9 or 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10 people sometimes come.
Yeah, I think what it is too is 10 people. You can stream to like a couple different platforms, and then you got your little overlays. You can record a show, which is pretty good. If you wanted to record a little something and play it back. So
something to keep in mind: it's automatically set to record, and it's going to fill up you have to go in there, and if there's anything you weren't planning on recording, you got to delete it. So I don't know if there's something I haven't looked yet, but there's must be something in there. I didn't actually. I did.
What is it recorded to?
It saves it in the cloud, and then you can go back and review it. But
okay.
I don't necessarily want to record my 3 and 4 once in a while 5-hour streams. You'd fill that up really fast. But yeah.
Well, Matty beat you, Bill. He went over 5 hours last week.
Yeah. Well, then you can download it and you can pull clips from it and stuff, and do stuff like that. I mean, that's the whole point of that, I guess.
And you guys are marathon streamers.
Bill had the longest live stream ever at the South Florida Drone Meetup.
Yeah. I'll be doing that again this year, but not with a drone though. I think we need to set up a camera
and then he had the longest.
All right,
crotch
good.
Cam. He had the longest crotch cam in history. Everybody that walked by would.
Yeah.
You need
that was great though. That was great.
Yeah, speaking of which, Adrian Mateo.
People all over the world.
Hey, Adrian, it's
all over the world were watching it.
Adrian Mateo gave us a nice little booty call on that stream, if I remember correctly. He was just wiggling his tiny little Dominican butt. How you doing, Adrian? Good morning. Good to see you.
Did you have to lower the camera? Just saying.
No, it was already pretty low to the ground. That's why it was perfect for him. It was like set up just for Adrian.
I know every time I walk by, Bill say, Johnny, your damn crotch is on the camera. You just didn't realize. I'm like you, Bill. Maybe we could rig something up, bring a bracket or something, or to put it kind of at an angle, or I guess a tripod. They do have invented the tripods.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah. But we
hey, Mike Kelly, how you doing, buddy? Come on.
Maybe put it on somebody who's got actually a lot of subscribers, so maybe even more people will see it.
Well, people love to see it, and I tell you what, it was fun, and it brings, even if you're not there, I think some people felt like they were there. So hey.
Well, I can say from experience, definitely that's the case, because I missed the first one, and I watched every live show I could, and just felt like I was there anyway. So I know from my standpoint, it's a great thing to do that. So because everybody wants to be there, and if they can't, next thing you do, you get live. So
yeah,
and you can interact. You could talk, into the chat and talk.
The live streams are great. They really are. Yeah, definitely. And you're the king of live streams, Bill.
Well, I was. Yeah, I was kind of addicted to it, but it's it's just easy, and I guess I'm a ham,
So Bill, what's your next purchase? You got Christmas coming up. You getting a new? You getting an Avata?
Well, before I go into that, I mean that's the before I get into that, that's the point of paying for. I stream so much. I've been running out of things to say. So if there's 10 people on my stream, somebody is saying something all the time. It makes it easy for me. I just kick back and go ahead, talk. But anyway, what am I buying? I don't know. Drone line.
You're going to get the Avata. Who are you trying to kid?
I don't. No, not yet. It's not money. I'm still getting used to the one that I got. For Christmas, I've been watching. See, I have other hobbies, I have other hobbies. I like to eat, But I was.
What is that?
You could eat in live stream.
That Harley's been neglected. That boat's been neglected. I haven't done anything with that.
Hey, Bill, when you going to take me fishing again?
Anytime you want, Ray.
Okay.
You tell me when you're ready. We'll go. Because that's probably the only time
I'm ready. Anytime you want to go, I'm ready.
I know you're coming up. Then I'll
change my plans to go fishing with Bill.
Then if I know you're coming, then I will get off my lazy butt and uncover that boat and clean it up and get it ready, and we'll go.
The Brad
was a fun day.
Fly.
When we went, that was a fun day.
Brad wants to fly somebody's Avata. Brad, I'm sure you'll get to fly somebody's there.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, I'm looking at video cards. I want to upgrade my PC a little bit. That's something I do. That's one of my hobbies is building PCs and stuff. I only do it for I don't always. Actually, I fix other people's PCs, but I don't take money usually. I'll
be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee.
Hey, Scott, did Jim go up? Hats off?
Yeah. Yes, he did. I don't know how I knew, but Dennis's clock was late. He didn't know it had stopped. But so the sun was already up. Actually, Uncle Bill was over there too, so he knows.
Okay.
First thing I said when I came in here, Johnny, was I was late because I was over at Jim Hightower's stream.
I mean, so I had the bell set, but I didn't see it.
Well, I had his channel pulled up the whole time, especially when you were asking. I went ahead and saw when the sunrise was supposed to be. I already had his channel up because I did not necessarily have him subscribed, so I had to make sure. But I kept hitting refresh and it never would come up. And I guess I finally went back to his home channel and then it showed he was up. Dennis,
that notification just popped up like 3 or 4 minutes ago. That's why. So I don't know what's Yeah,
I wasn't subscribed. I wasn't subbed to him, so I subbed. He gained a few subs on that little stream. But I was bringing up I fix people's PCs because a funny thing, I'm sitting here in my living room instead of in front of my rig in the office because I got this thing from somebody whose PCs I build all the time. It's a Surface Go, it's like a tablet. It's a Microsoft
Surface. Yeah,
they gave it to me. I had to fix it, but it's great. It's a great
Microsoft. Yeah.
So now I can sit here in my living room with you guys, and I can see the chat because I'm running Windows. So, which is neat. Came with the keyboard and slim little mouse.
Let's see.
I dig it. It's nice little gig, and I got it from Netton, just for being somebody's friend and helping them with his PC.
Let's see here. Get a chance to try it. Yeah, I mean, hey, there'll be a lot of that at the South Florida Drone Meetup, I'm sure. Goggles 2 and version 2. More and more people are getting the FPV drone, that's for sure. Captain Ray will have his by Christmas Day, I'm sure. So
the Avata is interesting. And even the DJI FPV drone, you know.
Yeah, and it's on sale right now. I think $8.99. So it's
$8.99. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's $8.99?
The FPV,
I mean, Bill? Do you really like yours? Do you love it?
Who, me? Who?
Yeah. Do you love your FPV?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Yeah, I really do. I mean, the advantage over the Avata is the speed. The advantage of the Avata is the durability. You know, they're both easy to fly if you don't put it in manual. You know,
Bill, you got a question there.
What's that? Good inexpensive laptop to edit video on. I don't think there is such a thing if you want to edit video. Honestly, if you wanted to edit, I hate to admit this, but if you wanted to edit video with something that's not super expensive, you should probably get an iPad. You know, because they
iPad, very easy.
Yeah, I hate to admit that, but they're that M1 and M2 now. That those processors push so much data through at such a high rate of speed, they have an advantage as far as that's concerned. I'd have to research that if we were going to stick to Windows, because the market just constantly changes. You know, right now, if you hold off, you're going to start seeing the latest and greatest NVIDIA video GPUs showing up in laptops. They're going to be expensive, but it's going to drive the price of the other high end, like the 3080s and like that. It's going to drive them down a little bit. So I'd probably hold off till past Christmas, because the mid range 4000 series are going to come out, and it'll be, you're going to have laptops that are just as good as last year's full size PCs coming up in the spring. So that's what I would do. But I don't know what they say. What do you consider reasonably priced or inexpensive? You know, I mean, are you talking about 1,000? You can edit video, because you can edit video on anything. You just how patient you are. You know.
Hey Ray, I was just thinking it should be nice to hear a little sound clip, you know, of something. You know, somebody has a soundboard with a bunch of sounds. I'm just saying.
I know. I tell you, I get a kick out of all those sound clips. Scott, you did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, I don't know if that works. I think I've tried that before and it doesn't work. See what happens here.
Really? Oh, okay.
We'll see.
Other celebrities in the house, Johnny. David Lorenzo.
David Lorenzo. David.
Yeah, if you want to see, I'm reading what some of these guys are saying. Brad, that's true. GPU is important if you enable processing with your GPU. If you got a strong CPU,
there we go.
That's cool.
Anyway, boring people.
So it does play?
What's the sound clip you have for Johnny, Scott?
I don't think I got it set up really. So,
okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi.
That rooster followed us over here.
That's Robin's rooster.
Yeah. No, it's fun. Scott, you did it. You know what? I know, man, we picked on you and all, but I tell you what, you were very entertaining. I tell you what, those sound bites were incredible. I know, listen, that takes a lot of time. And I know you got to sit there and, like, man, what sound bite for this guy? You did it. You pulled that off. It was fun.
Well, I had a good
Johnny,
time.
do you want Adrian to come in? Should I invite Adrian in?
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah. Okay.
Well, look at this.
There's Johnny. He's back. All right.
What happened to Johnny?
But anyway, Johnny, where'd you go? I got to bring you in, Johnny. Where'd you go?
Just the thought, just the sound of Adrian's name kicked me off my own stream.
Oh.
The link is right there. If anybody, you're welcome to come in, talk a little drones, drink a little coffee. We do try to keep it to drones. Hey, Bill, so what you giving away tonight? The Mavic 4, 5, or 6 or something? Or what you got?
Charles, I was just talking about something that you can get for $500 or less, but if you want to get a real rig, I'll research it for you. Give you some suggestions. Anyway, what's that? What am I going to fly today?
No, I said no. I said, what you giving away tonight on the show? Like a Mavic 4, 5, 6, 7, something?
Yeah, no, that'll be in the summer sometime of 2000 never. I don't know. That's up to our friend Alexa. She hasn't been on in a couple of weeks. Well, neither have I. But we'll see what's going on. I don't know. It's always a big surprise. She just starts pulling stuff out of her ear.
Yeah.
And it just some of the.
I tell you, that's great that Alexis does that for you.
Yeah. I don't know why. She just does. She just things just appear here. I got a package one day and it's a 3D printer. And it turns out, because she said she had an extra one. Well, it turned out she decided to keep her extra one and she just bought me one. So
Bill, how's that? Was it easy to get going, or did you have any trouble
with what?
The 3D printing? How was it? Was it easy to get going?
No, is it easy? It's not. You're not breaking in a sweat or anything. Putting it together was a pain in the ass. But aside from that, no, it's okay. I was just looking at something I printed this morning. It's about the 4 ghosts that I made for Halloween. It's fun. It's a fun, interesting little thing. I haven't printed anything in a week and a half because and I hope it doesn't continue like this where I just get distracted and do other things. But it's like a lot of hobbies. You kind of get in. Good morning. You kind of get into it and then.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Jason.
But no, it's not hard.
No,
once you get your bed leveled and you get it working the way you want it to work, after that it gets a lot easier.
Adrian, what's up?
Morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's Adrian. I didn't even recognize you.
You look like an old man. You look like an old man, Adrian.
Adrian, you're wearing glasses?
I'm getting there. Hey, Scott, the last time I checked, all this right here is wisdom.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. See, Bill don't have none. You see, Bill don't have no, because Bill is already made that way. I wasn't made this way. I got this way.
I'll tell you one thing, Adrian, you look very sophisticated with those glasses.
Well, these are my subscription glasses, so I have to wear these now.
Pretty sure we were made.
Now you're blind.
Yeah, there you go. Adrian, good show last night. A lot of good info.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
It was good.
Except Scott don't love me because he don't want to join my stream anymore.
You got to send me a link.
Oh, so that's the catch. Okay.
But it's not just that too, man. I tell you, I love the late shows too, but I get up real early, so I go to bed real early. I end up watching your shows anyway. I end up watching them as background noise while I'm working doing my early shift. So
he just called your show background noise.
I know, right?
Uncle Bill, I watch a lot of yours too. So 4 or 5 hours. Come on, I can fill up the whole night.
Hey, but if you think about it, Bill, he kind of said it, trying to squeeze it in as being nice. The background noise, he trying to smooth it out a little bit.
I don't know. It doesn't sound complimentary to me, but I could be wrong.
Oh, it's humorous. I love it.
Hey, you know what? We're all on cam, but it is just like a podcast, really. So you can listen. That's what's great about the streams,
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny.
You just look over real quick to see what's going on.
Hey, Johnny Pros, I like the compliment that Ray Kelly went ahead and gave me. He said that I look sophisticated with my glasses.
Well, I don't know about all. I don't know about all that, but
hey, if Ray Kelly said it, then it's true. I believe it.
I mean, but
Yeah,
hey, look at
definitely.
the look. Hey, Ray, teach him how to bend that cap like that, like yours.
No,
right there.
hell no.
I know you got to get it
No.
right, Adrian. Come on,
Look, I'm
No,
gonna
you
put
just got to
y'all.
get
I'm
it
gonna put y'all
right.
next
You
to you.
know.
No. That stay straight. No.
That doesn't look right.
Yes, it does.
All right, hey, I'm bringing somebody on now. This is a real badass Italian, so y'all better
Oh
tighten up.
man. Uh-oh, we're in trouble now. Hey, good
What's
morning,
up,
Joe.
fam?
Hey,
What's going on?
Johnny,
Good morning, everybody.
Johnny, you
Morning,
still
morning.
Joe,
Oh,
Oh
Max,
my God,
You got
Max.
Max
Hey,
here?
I was just about to say,
DJI
Max
Max is
called me
here.
out, so I'm gonna call him out too. What's up, bro?
Johnny,
What's
you
up,
still
dude?
doing
Good morning,
your
guys.
Beginning Flyers episode? You know what I'm talking about?
What's
Oh,
that,
me?
Scott?
Baby pictures.
Yeah.
Has
Oh, you
anybody?
wanna- yeah, let's let me pull one up here. I'm glad you brought that up, Scotty. Let's see here. See if I can get this little badass baby picture up here.
Hey, all jokes aside, what you doing that, Johnny? I cannot believe we're gonna be on our third annual drone meetup. Damn, time is flying.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Holy
that is
cow.
true.
And this one's going to be bigger and better.
We were talking, Captain Ray and I were talking about that last night on the phone or yesterday evening. I said, I can't believe this is the third, event. Hey, Jason, I see you in a back room, but I don't see you. I just see some. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, so I'm not going to pop it on camera just because
No
Max
willies
is
on the
here,
screen.
Now I see his name, and it looks like I really can't tell what it looks like. It looks like some kind of QR code or something. So I'm not gonna
Hey,
put
Art,
it.
how you doing, buddy? Mr. Art, Code Drone Solutions.
Hey, Art. Good morning,
What's
sir.
up, Art?
What's up, Art? Morning.
All right, guys. Here, this is something we're gonna do after the first year, but I will put this one up. Who is this?
Other one.
Who is this kid right here?
Hmm.
You only get one guess in the chat. So if you write more than one, I'm not gonna tell you.
That's Uncle Bill.
What a good looking girl.
That is Uncle Bill all the way.
She's
I think
so
she's
cute.
got long. I think she's got long hair now.
When I was that age, photography wasn't that good yet.
Well,
you could tell it's not a really old guy because look, the camera shot's nice and clear.
Johnny, you mentioned this, and I went looking for photos, and it's like I don't have any.
Yeah, just pull one off the internet. We'd never know.
Yeah, the Gerber baby.
Yeah, there you go.
She's a
Hey,
cutie.
we got Vincent in the house. How you doing, Vincent?
But we're gonna start this after the first of the year. So, guys, if you send me some of your baby pictures, it could be probably 6 and under, 7 and under, but even a couple of them actually.
I know it's not Ray because that's color film. So
Okay, Bill. Be nice. Actually, I sent in a very professional baby picture. I don't know where my parents had it done or anything, but it was professional.
or who it was,
Captain Joe.
No idea. Nobody knows who that is. I guess
Alexis.
Ray. I guess Ray, but South Florida drone flyer. But
Bill, go ahead,
Like you
Bill.
said, I
Take
was
your guess,
wrong.
Bill.
I don't know,
I get-
Maddie.
Nah,
Just for the record, I did get it right.
Doesn't look like him. The cheeks are too chubby.
I thought you was gonna say Art, Bill.
Why would I say that?
I heard that, by the way, Scott.
No idea. Can't
Is
tell.
it Stevie from Capture Life?
You see Warren's comment?
I
That's
know
a
who it
good
is.
one.
It's Adrian Mateo.
DeMarco says late 70s, early 80s picture.
I would say that's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I guess. Yeah, it'll be a fun little segment. It'll be something we do after the first of the year. So, Max, you scooped up any cheap Avadas yet?
No, I've been trying to haggle people. I almost got a set of goggles too. They wanted to trade for V2s, which I have an extra set and still haven't used them. But no, I haven't got anything yet.
Why would they want to trade for that? I mean,
I don't know. They supposedly had 2 sets of goggles too, so they wanted to trade to have one of each.
Huh.
But no, not yet. No Avada.
Aki Rasho said he couldn't show any of his because they're all nude photos. You know, he walks his dog in the nude, so what does he expect?
Somebody said somebody last stream wrote Tom Cruise, Ken Herron. Let's see. Yeah.
Morning, Gary.
Yeah, that's it. Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom watches the show every Sunday. Well, it's where he learned to fly, right here.
He's a Top Gun.
Yep.
Morning, Art.
Sorry.
No, Jonathan is not me. I did have hair like that, I will say. I had was a key word. Art, welcome in.
I tell you, Johnny, this little segment's going to be fun.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna get a lot of comments.
Hey,
And nobody will get to guess who the people are.
If we get good ones like this and nobody can guess.
hey, Johnny. Again, my guess that this picture is Uncle Bill, and I'm gonna stay with that. Final answer.
No.
And I think I'm right.
No, it's not Uncle Bill.
No.
It's not.
Hey, how you
I
doing?
was,
Hey,
I was
it can't-
blonde when I was that
Adrian,
age.
It can't be
Hey,
Uncle
Joe,
Bill. They didn't have
who's
peanut
that?
butter
Who's
whiskey
with you,
back
Joe?
then.
Yeah, who's a little cutie?
That's my baby Gianna.
Hey, Gianna,
Hi,
good
Gianna.
morning.
Gianna Stella.
Gianna Stella.
Good morning.
Sound like a wine. Gianna Stella.
Mhm.
Gianna Stella.
Well, you picked a good picture to start with, Johnny.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to maybe give a hint some kind of way to each picture if it don't go,
Yeah.
You
Game
know
will go
what?
on
That do
forever.
look at Scott a little bit. Is that you, Scott?
Me, I told you I couldn't find any photos of me young, so I don't think I
Johnny
had
stayed quiet, so it's gotta be Scott.
either that or my parents were embarrassed of me or something. I don't know.
Oh man.
So Max, you been flying up there? Or is it getting too
Yeah,
cold?
I've been doing more airplanes lately. But drones, not really. I'm actually December 3rd is
DJI sucks.
it does, especially the POS. POS, I fly like poop. But
I
December
give you
3rd they have
$50 for it.
another drift event, so I'll be flying drones on the 3rd. But I've been doing airplanes. Finally took my A10 out, flew a couple packs on that, broke a landing gear. Simple fix though.
Max, how long do the planes stay up? I mean, what's the
jets, depending on the size of battery, and usually they take they're pretty much all 6S, and they take between 5 to 7,000 milliamp batteries, and they last between 3 to 5 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
flight,
figured
fast.
longer, but just because it's the wing. But wow.
That
Yeah,
flight,
it's
that flight
good.
you had down in Florida when Tammy was chasing you, that lasted quite a while.
The Cub, so the jets, they need to fly fast because their wing doesn't produce a lot of lift. So, you got to make the lift happen. With the Cub, it's got a huge wing, a thick wing, and it's made to create lift. So it's more of a slower flyer. And I get about between 10 to 15 minutes on that size battery.
Yeah.
So it all depends on the wing, really. But yeah, the jets pretty much fly, I don't know, 60 miles an hour, on the slow, I guess. But I'm usually cruising like 70, 80.
Yep.
I'm
Wow.
sure they hit over 100. They're fast.
That's sweet.
Yeah, New England
man.
drone footage says, but he's actually had lens in his glasses where Mark Fisher did. He couldn't afford the lens. Just saying.
They couldn't afford the lens.
Hey, Max, now that you're talking about fixed wing, I do have a trainer,
So-
Nitro, and that
Okay.
one gives me about 15, 17 minutes of flying on a full tank.
Yep. Yeah, you have a large tank in there. Yep. I got a couple nitros too. I haven't flown them yet. I picked them up, but I haven't flown them yet. Soon. That was the old days for me, nitro. But I like the electrics.
I love Nitro. I'd rather Nitro than electric.
I wanted to help
actually fly-
Adrian out.
But you love nitro, but do you like cleaning your plane every time you bring it down?
I love cleaning the RC cars, not the plane. The plane is more difficult for me to clean.
Yeah, and then you gotta store it somewhere where it doesn't leak the oil.
Yeah,
over the
exactly, yeah.
floor.
Max, do you do RC cars too, or you don't? No.
I have a couple cars, but and same with boats. I got like 2 or 3 of each, and I played with them, but that was about it.
You need to bring a boat to the South Florida drone meetup.
Yeah, true.
Somebody had one that day, I think, didn't they? Didn't somebody have a boat?
Yeah, I
out
think Dan Drone Worship brought one and gave it to TJ, I believe. I actually have the same boat. It's pretty cool, pretty fast.
Yeah, bring that to South Florida. I'll chase it with the FPV.
Yeah.
All right, I will.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I can see it now. We'll be diving
Thunder
for
Turds
drones
unite.
again.
Have you ever messed with one of those the team associated MGT 8.0 Max, the one with the big block?
No, I haven't.
Adrian, does that help you to read?
That sucker, those wheelies, like the second you hit that son of a bitch, when you got a real nice and tune, I mean, the wheelies are endless.
Yeah. My friends they're into cars and they have some pretty crazy stuff, just like we with drones and airplanes, you know?
Yeah. I think DeMarco Moore's in. He's got quite a few. I don't know about quite a few, but I know he's got some.
Nitro RC, Johnny, I got 7.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, including a freaking racing Ducati motorcycle that's also Nitro. That son of a bitch, I crashed it
Hey,
and
Johnny,
destroyed it.
Jason's in the back room.
All right. There we go. Hey, Jason.
Jason, how you doing?
Morning, Jason.
How you doing, buddy?
I saw a little QR code or something. I didn't know what that was. So
Anybody who has an American flag behind them, he's all right with me.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, finally got in. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good
Morning,
morning.
man.
All right, yeah. So clearly, I'm new to all this, just trying to figure it all out. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I like what you guys got going on here with this live stream, and another old guy, figuring out how to fly drones.
So, what do you fly, Jason?
Holy cow! So, I just started flying in March. And that's another long story, but right now I got the DJI Aveda, and I've actually got a couple other drones just because I got super hooked into this hobby. So that vary from primarily FPV drones, but I've got a Aveda, I've got the FPV, and I built my own FPV drone and a bunch of tiny whoops. And so, yeah.
Very cool.
Welcome to the club.
Thanks.
Yeah. You're hooked.
Welcome to you need unlimited funds to be a drone hobbyist. So
it's true.
Disabled veteran.
Try out Marketplace. Everything's cheap there.
And by the way, you're gonna hear
He ain't
this
wrong.
quote. You're gonna hear DJI sucks a lot.
On the
Get
FPV
used to it.
marketplace. So yes, agreed. Yep.
DJI sucks.
Hey,
Oh
Max.
my God!
Max, look, that's your new channel name right there.
I suck. I
Look
suck.
at that! Look at that! He's even got a Phantom 4.
Wait, which one? Which one is this, Ray?
What's that? A Phantom 4 too? Advanced?
No.
No,
Very
that's
lot
hold it closer,
earlier.
Max. Blow the screen up,
Phantom
Johnny.
3. That's a Phantom 3.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's a-
3 standard. Is that a standard?
Still wrong.
I think it's like a 2 or a 3.
Look how thin that guy is.
That's a knockoff.
Oh, is that a
one.
SEMA?
That's
not a
one.
SEMA, is it?
No, it's DJI.
Oh, it's a DJI Phantom. That's a 1.
That's
Your
a
website
one.
says DJI-innovations.com.
The P330.
That's the OG.
Yeah,
That's worth like
OG.
$25.
I picked it up for $20.
That's crazy.
Well, you make 5. There you go. Offer you 25.
Hey, Johnny, I invited Mark Fisher just to let you know. I
Oh,
invited him to come, but he's on his way to church. He's going to pray for us. Uh-oh, where'd Johnny go?
I don't know. Now that
Johnny
he's
left
paying for
again.
StreamYard,
I brought up Mark
Oh,
Fisher's
because
name, and it knocked him out.
man, I tell you what, Mark Fisher and Adrian, they knocked me off the stream.
It's their
Hey, Johnny,
service.
now that you're paying for it, you see that thing right above your head there, that StreamYard word that's right across your forehead? You can get rid of that.
No,
Yeah, if you pay, no.
but
Not with this one.
$97, you cannot get rid of that one.
Mm.
Oh, really?
No, but you can add your logo right to it. They said it's very subtle, is what they called it. So
Yeah, it's subtle.
Yeah, right in the grill.
for probably like 129, the version that might go away. Yeah, Bill, they call this package the Essential, and it used to be the Basic. So I don't know. It's they've changed the name a little bit, and so.
Well, I mean, I paid for what they called Basic before, and I was able to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you go in there and let her send you the link, you'll see kind of new little descriptions. I think that was about the only thing that that they kind of changed.
Hey, Bill, I hope you're working on getting a sponsorship from the Stewart Bowl and Sticks for us again.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, okay, sure.
Because
that's
that was
no
great.
problem.
That was great. I have to say that was really.
They were glad to do it. I'm sure they were glad to feed you guys chicken wings in the middle of the night at the hotel. When you
That was me.
I know. How were those wings?
They were good.
Yeah.
They were really good because I had a gift card for
Yeah.
them.
And that
No,
they were
shrimp
good.
flatbread was excellent too.
Yeah,
Well, I'm sure we'll be doing gift cards and discounts again.
that
All
gift
right,
card
good.
only cost me.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Ray, it only cost me 20.
I'm
but I
putting it
did
on the
make
sheet.
30.
I'm putting it on the sheet, Bill. They can't back out now. It's going on the sheet.
No, they're happy to have you guys. You guys
Locked
are
in.
easy. And like I said, early Friday is slow in there, so it gets busy later after we left. Which is good.
Yeah,
So,
it really was. Like we did basically had the place to ourselves. Yeah.
Thank you, and please tell them thank you very much.
Hey, brother Mark Fisher, how you doing, man?
Morning, Mark.
Mark's in the house.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Morning, Mark.
I see.
We got a bow.
Hey fellas, Jason here. Just curious to ask, how is my video feed on
Everything's
this
good, man.
It's
Nice
great.
and clear.
Good.
Audio's good.
Okay.
Yeah, looks good.
yeah, perfect.
Cool.
Let's
Oh,
see what
yeah,
we
very
got.
good.
There you go.
That
Yeah,
fly
wow.
was pretty
Yeah,
good.
now you're on the big screen. You're on the big
On the big
screen
screen.
now.
Say hi to everybody.
Yes.
So where are you from, Jason?
Virginia Beach, Virginia. I grew up
Okay,
in New
yeah.
Jersey, but the Navy brought me down here back in 1999, actually.
Yeah, I have a little niece that lives in Chesapeake.
Okay, right on. Do you get a chance to visit at all?
I have been up there one time. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Have you belonged to that Virginia Beach group yet? The drone group with Max and Chuck?
I don't know Max or Chuck. There is a Virginia Beach Facebook group. Matt
Yeah.
Bagwell is a big person.
Yeah, Max. Yeah, Max. Yep, Matt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Funny story. He I guess he found me on YouTube or Facebook on one of those other I think it was Old Farts with Drones groups.
Mhm.
Yep.
And he reached out. He said, "Hey, I'm your UPS driver." And I was like, "No way," because he delivers to my work all the time. I'm like, "Holy cow, what a small world!" Because I was wearing my logoed shirt and such. And yeah, we haven't actually met yet. I mean, we've met in passing, but not since you've said, "Hey, I'm your UPS driver," and he's a drone pilot. But
That's awesome.
other stuff on the YouTube.
I'm like Matt Bagwell.
You got to order some more drone parts.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, there you go.
I just ordered the 03 unit. I don't know what I'm going to put it in yet, but I ordered it.
Hey, Max. I
I'm
have
very
a question.
tempted. Very
Max.
tempted, man.
Max, I have a question. That 03 air unit. So will it fit? I mean, it might be a stupid question, but will it fit on every drone? I mean, like, is there enough space? Is it bigger than any?
I mean, it's definitely bigger than, say, an analog or digital. I mean,
So
I
could it
guess
be
it's
a
the same
problem
size
for
as a
some
regular
builds
air
or
unit.
no?
They say it's a little bit bigger, but I mean, not much, only by
Okay.
a millimeter or two.
So it
But I
should
heard it
fit
gets
in
pretty hot.
most
So
builds.
as soon as you turn it on, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Matt, you better not steal my air unit.
Jason, Jason, you can put your description, your channel in the chat. Some people are asking if you want to put it in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see.
Put it in. Grab some subs this morning.
All right. Yeah. No. Thank you guys for all the support. For one.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah.
The way you say put it in sounds a little filthy. This is a family show, sir.
Yeah, well,
drone show.
Do not be like Bill, please.
Type it in the chat, but because if somebody is perved, they when I say
Bill, Adrian, it's funny. You're the only one that picked up on that have responded to that in that direction.
Yeah,
you did.
I didn't pick up on it.
Remember that.
Get him out of here.
That's because
That's
because of that Dodge truck he rides around in, Bill.
Get out of here.
All right. I picked up on grabbing some suds. That's what I heard. Too early.
You see, I told you, Johnny, that his mind is dirty.
Max, you got a question there. What do you know about
that?
Right,
Jason, I'm sub to you, man.
0.
All right, thanks, fellas. I am working on it's kind of like a comparison between the ND filters for the DJI Aveda. There's 2 brands out there, and I honestly think they're made in the same Chinese factory, just different labels on it, because they look exactly the same. And I couldn't tell the difference between the two as far as quality goes. So, but yeah, and it'll be a longer video just because it's a comparison, just not trying to keep all the flights the same in the same lighting. So we'll see. I've been at it for a while.
Jason's also a skydiving instructor.
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've done a static line twice.
Nice. Who?
Yeah.
Are you Army?
No. It was a buddy's bachelor party.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, we did it, and then we did it again the next weekend.
I've only got like maybe less than 10 static line jumps, but I've got over 1,000 free fall. Yeah.
I'd love to do a tandem. I wanted to stay in it, but I didn't. But I'd love to do a tandem just to get that free fall.
Right. No, it's another expensive hobby, that's for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That was before kids too. That was shit. That was 20 years ago.
No, they change your priorities, that's for sure. In fact, my wife said I'm not allowed to go skydiving anymore because you could get hurt.
Yeah.
They learn how to climb trees.
There's that chance of dying. Yeah.
There's that.
Who's asking about a charging station? Is he talking about like something like this? These on sale right now. Anchor.
Where'd you get that, Johnny? How much?
You don't have to fix the background, Johnny.
Let me blur.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Get the blurriness on the background.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he's got it.
This is on sale on Amazon for $199. It's the one I use. Very nice.
Do you also have the do you have the little solar panel?
I do not have the solar panel now. I mean, I just use it as a charging station right here next, and you can plug everything into it, and it charges very fast.
So how long does it last? A few hours, Johnny?
It'll last. Well, it depends what you got plugged in. No, you could get like. Let me see. I've never had any problem with it. You got 20 times for a phone.
Oh, wow.
4 times for a MacBook, or you can run a fan. So it charges in about 60 minutes. So
Adrian, he had it at the South Florida Drone Meetup.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, TJ wore it out himself.
I used
it. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Jason, when I first looked at your channel just now, you only had 134 subs. Now you're up to, I believe, 140. So you got my support, buddy.
Well, thank you very much. And thank
I'll get you two after the stream, man.
In this live stream. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, just got you.
Now
all hobbies are expensive. That's true.
Now you're cooking with that.
I saw you got a lot of recipe videos on there. Are you a coach?
This is true. I am a coach. You see me?
I didn't watch any of them, but I saw you had all those wrestling videos on there, and I just assumed you were.
Oh yes, I am a
very
high school
cool.
wrestling coach for my son's team, and what's funny
Cool.
about that is, I asked my son, "Hey, do you want to wrestle this year?" And we've asked him for years if he wanted to, and he did not. He didn't have an interest in it, so it turned into one of those things. By the time he joined as a freshman, he said, "I want to wrestle." Like, ooh, all right. Well, you're kind of behind the power curve, right? With all sports these days. So I said, okay, why don't I teach you how to wrestle first before you try out for the team, to at least try to make the team. So I taught him some stuff, and when he showed up for tryouts, they're like, "Hey, have you wrestled before?" And he said no. And he made the team, and they invited me to join the volunteer coach side, and I've been doing that since for the last 3 years. And
Very cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I enjoy it, but yeah,
I give a lot of credit to people that work with kids. You know, get them hooked on sports or whatever. You know,
yeah,
really.
Yeah.
Well, it's all based. It's all around my son for one, and I guess he's a senior in high school now and applying to colleges, and he got into his backup schools. We're waiting on his primary still, of course, but we'll see.
Good for you. That's excellent.
Quick question, Johnny. What is the name of that little charging thing that you have? Let me look it up real quick.
This is an Anchor 521.
Okay. All right.
You know, I got a comment too, Jason. You look like you're fresh out of high school.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, he
does
called
look
himself an
enough- he
old
does
guy as
look
soon as he
old enough
came
to
in.
be-
I'm like, old guy.
Filipino style, right? Jones keep me young. The work
Hey,
that
good
I
morning,
do right
Mr.
now,
Skyfly.
right?
I'm
Yeah.
picking
Hey, Joe.
up again.
As an indoor skydiving instructor, I've got to be physically fit because that's just part of the job. And as a manager of the facility, you know, lead by example, right? So yeah, I get in and instruct every once in a while as well, to show my guys, hey, this old guy can still do it.
Right. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So did you say indoor skydiving?
Yes. Have you heard of iFly indoor skydiving facility?
Yeah.
Yep. So I manage the one in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Okay.
Oh,
There's
wow.
one just about 10 minutes away from me. I've been wanting to fly through. You know, I'm sure it's the same shape building and same design building. You know, the opening from the outside. I want to fly FPV through it and try to power loop it.
So,
You know
so
what?
what is it? Simulated skydiving?
Exactly.
It's a big fan, yeah.
Yep. I've actually got 4 fans on top of the building, and they pull the air up through the wind column and around in this newer technology. Older technology, like the original iFly wind tunnel, it's spit it out into the atmosphere, but this recirculates it for, I guess, more efficiency and such.
Now
I haven't done the newer. I did the one in Vegas. There was one in Vegas. I was probably 10, so that's literally 34 years ago. And it was a big helicopter propeller at the bottom, you know, with a big multi-layer chain link fence so you don't die. And then, you know, and it's blowing up, and it was a blast. That was a blast.
Oh yeah, my
You
chief
know,
flight
I can
instructor
see the advantages to that circulating the air and all, but I hope there's filters on it, because if I was up there, I'd probably shit my pants. You know, that smell would just like come right back up in your face.
It come right back around and hit you. Yeah, exactly. So you wear a flight suit so it would be contained, you know. So
now, Jason, I got a question for you. I've been watching this little kid. She does that for competition.
Yeah.
And they're saying is that is the way you move your body, even your arm, that will actually turn you, even your foot, you'll make turns up, down.
Yes.
Am I right? Is that how that works?
Exactly the same. I mean, it's like sticking your hand outside the car window. You know, if you hold it like this flat, it goes backwards. If you set it flat this way, or it will just pass right over. So
I mean, it's amazing the way that works.
Oh yeah, no, it is. I mean, I'm not an expert flyer like my son is, or like a lot of my other flight instructors are, and I've just learned to fly upside down or inverted.
Okay.
You know, if I came to your establishment, what would I buy a package? How does it work?
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, well, in Virginia Beach, you know, in Virginia Beach, it's I guess it depends on the location. It's like $60, I think, or $70, depending on where you're at, for 2 1-minute flights. It sounds like a lot, but it's plenty, especially if you've never done it before.
Right.
And you show up, they teach you how to fly, they give you some gear, and you get in with the flight instructor who will just try to get you to hover initially. You know, that's the whole goal, just hover. And if one wants to come back and get lessons, there's cheaper packages and such like that. But and you can get more than 2 flights if you want. You know, bring your family. Great for date night.
You said it was how much for 2 flights?
In our facility, I think it's like $72 or $75.
That's what I thought about it was. Yeah, I had a couple friends that went. I thought that's what they said it was.
Oh yeah, I mean, jumping out of an airplane for one skydive, which is equivalent to maybe 45 seconds of free fall, is like $260, maybe $300 these days.
I think just when I went about 20 years ago, it was I think 240 with pictures.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So
if I came and I went and I screwed up somehow, what's the worst can happen to me? A busted nose?
Well, you know what? That's a great question, and
you don't have to answer if you don't want to, because I know where we're at.
You know what? Worst case scenario, yeah, you could rip your nose off if you land upside down hard, right?
Okay.
You know, but the key
Jack,
is
welcome in.
your instructor. You know, follow his instructions. Don't try any tricks or flips like that, and just enjoy. You know, smile for the camera.
Oh yeah. So it's not 100% safe.
Hey, Adrian,
No,
you missed that.
Nothing is. So
Adrian, you missed that.
Exactly. Agreed. Nothing
People get hurt bowling.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Hey, Adrian, you missed that. What Scott said.
Who?
You missed what Scott said.
I
What
sure
did
did. Say it again, Scott.
He said he came and he went.
Dirty old man. Dirty old man.
Yeah, Half Crow says, indoor skydiving is like learning to fly a drone. Have to be able to hover first. Yeah, no, exactly. Got to hover first.
Well, that's why I like flying drones, because I get to fly and the risk.
Hey, cuz.
This guy's here.
Uh-oh.
Al Capone.
Forget
that ain't
about
Al,
it.
that's Mark.
Forget about it.
Yeah. We're in trouble now. We're in trouble now.
I don't even know how to look at this camera because it's so weird. If I do this, it's much better. See, but then everybody's gonna talk about how I'm inverted some other way.
Yeah, you inverted. You inverted. All right.
It looks like on my screen,
good,
everybody's
man, you
everybody's
are
up right now.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
it's better
dapper.
and this
than, better
layout
than being
is fun.
transverted.
Hey. I'm
That's
looking
funny.
at you sideways here.
Nice lid there. I like that lid.
Yeah.
You
What's
like that
that
lens,
all
Johnny?
about? You even
Hey,
got lens
hey,
in your
Joe.
glasses.
Tell them about that. Tell them about that lid. You know how that kind of lid is, right?
You talking to me?
Yeah, that's a Mulberry Street. Lid.
Oh yeah. I know about that. I got a
That's
couple up on the
Mulberry
shelf.
Street over there. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Look at 420 talking about DJI sucks. It's got about 400 DJI drones in back room.
Hey, Jason, I gotta warn you about the guy next to you. You gotta watch him.
Who, that
You gotta
guy?
watch him.
This guy?
For that guy.
Or this guy?
Yeah, this guy.
Guy right here. What's up, Jason?
How you doing? Where you from?
Yeah, right around the block from your house. I got my drone in your window right now.
No, you don't.
I'm from Rhode Island.
Oh, right on. Awesome.
Best place to fly, man. There's
Beautiful
no
country up there.
restrictions. We don't have remote ID. We're not having it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, does anybody want to move here?
So I got a question about remote ID. If we're gonna have delivery now, are they all gonna have remote ID on theirs too? And can I actually monitor their drone as well?
See,
I
why
would
not?
think so.
So if you want to get in the robbery business,
I don't know how that's gonna happen, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna have a lot of problems if they want to do deliveries in the city and all that, or even if it's not the city, because there's gonna be a lot of birds taking those things out,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna say, "Hey, that drone fell." They're gonna have more problems than they do with hobbyists.
I agree,
yeah,
Mark.
but who's gonna pay
Yes.
it? Obviously,
Yeah, because you got peregrine you got falcons, you got Cooper hawks, eagles. Now hawks don't really attach it, but what if that thing's going by a nest and that hawk doesn't want that thing going by a nest, or eagles? And since we've been like doing that protection on eagles,
There's so many eagles. I have more eagles than I see seagulls nowadays. Think about it. They're gonna be snatching those things out of the sky like there's no tomorrow. That's all gonna fail.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Michael Blade must have heard you were on, Mark. How you doing, Mike?
Mike Blade, man, I miss you, bro. I haven't seen you. You only live right down the street from me. I haven't seen you. I think he's hiding from me. You think I would have thought that, since I got into FPV that he would have been hooking up with me, but nah, he's probably been busy.
Hey, Max.
Yeah, but you don't fly real FPV. You fly DJI FPV.
Yeah, I know.
Tell him, Max.
I know.
He's not a real FPV guy, right?
You fly pussy FPV.
He's not real.
No, I'm not. I confess. I am.
I'm playing with you, bro.
No, it's okay. I listen. I take it on the chin. I'm good.
He's learning.
No, listen, I fly anything that's gonna make me money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Amen.
Hey Ken, we got room for one more, Ken.
Yeah, that's what I was counting to see.
Hey,
we need another FPV flyer in here. No, Ken,
I don't understand, Johnny. How come you can have like 100 drone pilots? You got more drone pilots in this thing than I have in my group.
Johnny went big time.
Just 9, just 9 of us. Well, these are all FPV guys, just Captain Ray and I. Like, look, I'm gonna put Adrian over here. All these guys are FPV pilots now. Bill,
wow,
Jack Rabbit, Mark, Jason, Max,
wow.
Joe.
Yeah, we're definitely outnumbered, Johnny.
Hey, wait a minute.
When you come into the dark side, yep, you too.
Sorry, go ahead, Joe.
No, I said when you're you two coming to the dark side, Ray and Johnny.
I got a tiny hawk and all. I can crash pretty good.
I had goggles on.
Yeah, you've been FPV.
I had goggles on the other day.
Yeah, no, I do a little bit of it. Just since we started building this house, that stuff's been kind of pushed to the side. FPV.
I understand that.
We need to get
Jack
Ray
Rabbit,
over here.
You cut down your beard.
I tried to burn it off.
Yeah, he blew it off.
Goodness.
I had to cut it down because I singed everything. I even singed my eyebrows.
Did you
get hurt, dude?
Scott is a handsome devil.
Did you use your Cine Whoop to do that?
Yeah, I think so because I kind of one side I kind of got close.
Wow,
hey, Jason, I want to give you your personal invitation to come to the 3rd annual South Florida Drone Meetup on April 1st in Gentry
Everybody
Beach,
go
Florida.
silent. Drum roll. Jason, are you going?
I'm not going to commit to that right now, but I'll take a look at the calendar.
Johnny, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Get out of here.
Get him out, Johnny.
And let me tell you, hey Jason, if you make that list, Captain Ray's you cannot come off that list. So I'm just saying,
I'm number
Thank
50.
you for the invitation. That's awesome.
Jason, they come and get you at your house. If you
hey,
don't
Ray,
by drone.
Ray, when is the meetup? April the 3rd?
April 1st. April 1st.
No. It's the. It's
I
the
get
3rd.
it. April 1st.
It's the
3rd. Yeah, the 3rd. Mark.
yeah,
it's on
Johnny,
the 3rd this year.
Oh yeah, I seen that, Johnny. You think I got my comments off of that? I'm waiting over there at Jensen Beach on the April 3rd.
You better get there. You better get.
Jason,
I got my Speedo on, ready to go in the water for the drone.
We don't want to sleep. No Speedos.
Oh man, I'm telling you, you were the hero of the
made
first.
Speedos that little.
And no, Johnny, it's Honey, I Shrunk the Speedo.
Yeah.
Hey Jason, you got to watch the video from the first annual South Florida Drone Meetup. Mark was the hero.
Yeah.
I mean, he just stripped down to his underwear and went in and recovered a drone. He was the hero of that meetup.
Oh, that's awesome.
So Jason,
Right.
It was a setup.
That's the only reason why
That's because it was his
why
drone.
I'm charging you for my subscription to your channel.
All right.
Hey
April
Scott,
1st.
somebody did say they saw 2 guys practicing that crap like the day before. So
There you go.
I think that was all of.
Yeah, I knew that guy 12 months before that even happened. I was out in Florida. We was like rehearsing the whole thing. You know, I was like, all right, you're gonna say I'm a Maverick, right? I'm a Maverick.
Has anybody ever heard again from that guy? Nobody ever heard anything again from that guy, did they?
No.
Nah, he
That's
came
why-
and left. Never heard from to be seen
Never heard
again.
from him again.
No.
Mark only paid him for the day.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it, Jack Rabbit. You got it, man. Gee, how did you know? You must have been in on it.
That's funny.
Hey, Johnny, by the way, we got Jason up to 144 subs now.
Oh, cool.
Woo!
All right, man. All right.
Jason, you got more subscribers than Billy Kyle.
Hey, he finally got a Johnny Drum Flyer bump.
I
That's
don't know
it.
about all that. Hey.
Jason, the South Florida Drone Meetup is not a joke. It really is April 1st, and it is a real deal. Just don't
Yeah.
tell Mark.
Just don't tell me. Hey, Jason,
It's a secret.
you got 4 more subscribers than me, and I've been doing this YouTube thing for about 60 years.
60 years.
Let me guess, you invented the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
That's classic. Yeah, I'll take a look at the calendar. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be
it
cool
didn't
for a
start off
calendar.
YouTube. It started off YouBoob.
Say again.
It didn't start off YouTube. It was in the beginning. It was YouBoob. So nobody really knew about it.
So Mark, what you selling? You got any Air 2S's or Evos, or you got? I mean, I know you
I got
sell
an Air
all your
2S.
camera drones.
$50.
Air 2S, 5 batteries. The Air 2S, let me explain this. The Air 2S has 6 minutes of flight time on it. And the reason because of that is that
75 bucks.
I was
75 bucks
50
right now.
bucks, it's used.
do I hear
It's
80,
used,
80,
50.
80.
Mark, 75 bucks right now.
I'll give you
Air 2S
55. I'll give you 55, Mark.
had a issue
80
with
bucks.
the camera. It had an issue with the camera, so I sent it to DJI, and they was like, "Oh yeah, something went wrong with it. We're gonna just send you a new one out." So when I got the new one back, it was about 4 or 5 months ago, I just took it out for a flight, and I didn't need it after that. You know, I took it out for a 6-minute flight, so it's a brand new Air 2S, 5 batteries. It's got the that system where you can drop stuff, and there's a
Uh-huh.
whole bunch of accessories. So.
I saw when you
I
posted that,
think I
Mark.
got it
That's a
up there
great
for
deal.
$11.50.
Was that the one up in the tree?
Yeah. Yeah. But it was in a tree because it was picking apples.
Look, here comes a guy. This is another FPV pilot. Just saying, we're gonna let this.
Man.
Oh, these
Get
FPV
back.
guys. Oh, jeez.
Hey, Jack.
Do I count as an FPV pilot?
Yeah.
I mean, I love it all.
What's going on, Jack?
I'm in the
up,
category.
Jack?
I don't really fly
Morning,
FPV.
everybody.
I'm halfway there.
Mark,
Jack,
you're a star in this
Jack, I'm gonna
outfit.
move you away from that big mouth. Just saying, because he's kind of loud. Jack, how you been?
Been all right, man. Just working and doing the things,
Yeah.
Hey, good to see you, Jack. Good to see you. You
guys.
guys had a very successful meetup too. The Midwest Drone Meetup.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of good people made their way out there. It was good to see people. It was good to fly. It was lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Yeah. Fun event.
Yeah.
For sure.
Got a lot of meetups going across the country though now. It seems like, man, I know of course Kelly did kind of announce his spin up, and I think he said, what did he say, October, November?
October
right?
and November.
Yeah. And then Michael and them are doing another one. Jack, are y'all gonna do that one again, or
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
a
I think
different
so.
location?
We'll try to do it yearly. I think.
Right. And of course
We're
Max
doing
and them, they meet
You
up
had
in
that
New
in
York
August,
all the
right,
time.
Jack? August.
Yep. Yeah, I think August is a good time for us too. I know you guys are doing that one in Florida, which I'd love to get to, but April's not a good month.
Right.
Where in Florida is that meetup going to be?
Jensen Beach, Florida.
Right here.
There's a
Pretty much.
Facebook page on it. Join the group too, Jason, please.
Check.
Rhode Island Drone Meetup is going to do one. We're giving away Inspire 3. We're giving away a Mavic 3. And we're giving away a M20.
I'll be there.
M30.
I'll be there.
30.
And a helicopter.
Ting.
It's a
M30 Ting.
firework, isn't it?
Yeah, you give away a helicopter and a jet too, or just
Max don't want to come.
I'll bring some broken ones I'll give away.
Now, Mark, when are you going to have the Rhode Island Drone Meetup in 2023? When? What month?
I'm not really sure. I'm gonna.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I don't. Well, I don't want to pick a date where I'm on top of anybody else. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to be strategic about it, and so that I give everybody the opportunity to be there, because it's a good meetup.
Right.
Along with Florida Drone Meetup, which is, I mean, if you, Jason, I encourage you to go, or anybody else that's out there right now. It's a really good time, and it's not about flying, as everybody knows. It's just really about meeting these guys right here. And on that note, I gotta go because my church has started, and I gotta go pray for Johnny.
And me, and me, and me,
and
All of us.
Captain Ray too.
All us
Anybody else
FPVers.
that needs prayer, just come on. I'm gonna pray over you right now.
All
All right,
right,
guys.
Mark, have a great day.
Have a
Thanks
great
for
day, man.
thanks for
Thank you.
have a
joining
great
in.
day,
Peace,
Mark.
Mark.
Say hi to
Yeah,
Ingrid.
I'm gonna actually have to end here pretty soon. I've been on over an hour. I need to get almost hour and a half. Got to get over to the cemetery and get blown out. But it's a great stream this morning. And Bill, what you got planned tonight? I know you're doing your show, right?
Yeah, same old thing. No plan. Just see what happens when everybody shows up. I'm sure, if Alexis comes in, she'll probably give away some stuff. And that's it. Johnny, nothing special. Just a bunch of idiots get together and talk. You know?
Yeah.
I'm one of those idiots.
Yep.
It's a good plan.
Jack,
No plan.
Jack, are y'all doing y'all show any? I mean, y'all hadn't been doing it recently, but are you gonna try to start back in New Year?
Yeah, we haven't been. We'd like to get on it, but with the schedules, the kids getting older, it just makes the live thing. It's hard. Like, kudos to you for doing it and sticking with it, because it's a hard deal, and like most of you guys, you got other things outside of YouTube. They pay the bills, so they kind of win. I've been working on a Part 107 series actually that I'm putting together that I'm gonna release, that has been taking up a lot of time. I teach it up at the high school, and I figure, I got to get it on video for my students. I might as well get it.
Yeah, you
to
got that
everybody
drone
else.
club right at the school. I think that's so cool, Jack. Really,
Yeah.
I give you a lot of credit.
It's awesome. It's cool that they let me teach that. So
Yeah,
I love doing it.
Just a quick question. How do you feel about remote ID? I mean, what's your take on it? I mean, and where how's it all going to end up? What's your take on it, real quick?
So I understand it. I get it's kind of like the necessary evil. I think the way that it ends up getting implemented is going to be interesting, right? Like, I know DJI's got some drones that have it. I've downloaded the app. I updated the firmware just to kind of see it. I haven't even bothered to check it out yet to see how it all works. I don't know. Like I said, I understand why it exists, right? There are too many people, and they're not here, right? They're the people that it's for aren't the people that are here.
Right,
And unfortunately, we're the ones that are going to be, forced to use it. I don't like the idea that you can see where the pilot is. I think that's a stupid rule, but
no.
It's here and it's not going away. Well, it's coming / here.
Right.
I don't think it's going away. I just hope that it doesn't get worse. I think there's some hope with this Part 108 that's in the works, especially for you FPV guys.
Delivery, right? That's for delivery.
Well, but it also creates a space where basically it creates a ceiling. So if you're flying under a certain height, then things are irrelevant, which I think makes a whole lot of sense, right? If I'm flying my drone at 50 feet or whatever, I'm below roof lines or below tree lines. Why does anyone care?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the thing. I think it's some of it's, and I wouldn't say it's overkill, but there are so many locations that you don't have to even fly a couple 100 feet up. You'd be 100 feet up, and that's taller than you're not as tall as some of the buildings in town or whatever. So I don't know.
Yeah, like
it's all about safety.
Yes, it is. And the argument is, the Flight for Life helicopters, like they could be anywhere at any time, and that is true. But you know what? I can always hear a helicopter
a long way.
Those aren't sneaking up on you. So either I understand it. It is unfortunate. I don't think it's going away. I just hope that there are little things out there that I think would be all right for us pilots,
Right. All right, guys. Well, I hate to end this, but we've been on a good while. Ray, I want to thank you, and Adrian and Jack, thank you. I know you got on late. Appreciate it coming on. And then Scott, Bill, Jason, Max, Joe, Ray, who you got tomorrow night?
Yeah, great stream, Johnny. Great show. But I got Bob Dempsey on tomorrow night. Yeah, he's coming. He's going to be our special guest, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Wednesday night we got Jeff Sills and Matty Condiff. So join in for that. Catch up with Jeff on his news desk there. Give if you want to say "bird is a word" or something, poor Jeff catches hell on that from Ken. But catch up with Jeff a little bit, and I don't think we've ever had Jeff on, so we're kind of excited about having him on. So, Bill, we'll see you tonight, and everybody have a great Sunday.
Have a good
day,
day,
everybody.
Fly for fun.
Thanks, everybody.